So with your men's retreat, here's a question that I'm interested in. Is it possible, because men like to be macho, right? Is it possible for a man to be macho and vulnerable at the same time? Your men's retreat was being led by an SAS guy. Obviously, he was probably pretty macho. So what's your take on that?
Yeah, look, I think that's a great question, because I think there's a real maybe a bit of confusion, and I like that you've used the word macho, because to me, macho and masculine, you know, they are different things. Like, so that macho, like bravado, the blokiness, or doesn't have to be just blokey, because that could be, you know, it's kind of the ego. It's the masculine ego at work. It's like, I've got it all together. I'm the boss. I'm the man. Boom, boom, boom. And you know, like, it doesn't hurt to have a bit of that at times. There are time and place for all that. But the healthy, you know, I like the term the healthy masculine, just because it's like, how can you be strong? What are the qualities of a healthy masculine? Being in integrity, being dependable, having clarity, being able to hold space, both for men and women, you know, so, and certainly for a woman. So a woman can be going on whatever she's going on, and the healthy masculine's like, I'm not going to get all like thrown around by this. Like, I'm going to be the rock if she's going to be the ocean. And I actually like going and sitting out on the cliffs over the ocean here in Sydney's eastern suburbs, and actually feeling that, hey, there's the ocean. What mood is the ocean in today? And I have no power or control over that mood. That is for sure, right? You know, and the feminine, she's called the ocean. She is the ocean, right? It's a feminine thing, and I'm sitting on a rock, and I like that sort of analogy, and that feeling, you know. And so the healthy masculine is, you can be a very masculine guy without being macho. That's what I'm learning, frankly. And in fact, the macho can move into, you know, that space where it can be there because the person's actually got a lot of deep insecurity. I mean, I'm going to have to be a bit careful how I say that, but sometimes that's a cover-up, if you like, you know. And the ability to be vulnerable is a strength, because it's also the ability to ask for help when needed, get input from other people when needed. It's a very powerful leadership quality in that respect too.
Okay. So in terms of my question, being macho and vulnerable at the same time is not really even a term, because macho is something that the individual tries to project out, whereas the healthy masculine, as I understand you're calling it, is more of an aura that those watching can sense. Am I right in thinking that way?
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's great. I like what you said. The macho is more about projecting out. Like, it's a little bit of a chest beating exercise, macho.
Yeah.
Whereas that, you know, if we're talking just using the term healthy masculine, like a man who really knows himself and is really centered and is doing the work, whatever that is for him, you know, they just have a presence. They don't have to go, you know, flexing muscles and, you know, I'm so great, or whatever other way, things that, you know, they need to, you know, project, as you said was a good word. People just go, wow, I like that dude. Men and women, you know, we're all attracted to that sort of person, because they're like, wow, they're kind of calm and centered, but you suspect if, you know, push comes to shove, they'll do whatever it takes to, you know, if they need to hunt, they'll hunt. If they need to protect, they'll protect. Like, it's a warrior spirit, but a warrior doesn't mean someone going out looking for a fight.